well, this is going to just a mic check and figure out what it takes to make this perfect work. Now, there's a lot of things that stand in the way, primarily myself. Um, what I've decided to do is talk about several different arenas in the self-publishing platform. Initially talking with Terrence, we were working on a collaboration agreement to do his book. And we conceived the idea of the Men of Vision. And the Men of Vision, of course, is it's a national project working with successful and succeeding entrepreneurial brothers from across the nation. Um, Part of such a significant um, project that is going to possibly impact the lives of hundreds of, if not thousands of people. Because what we're saying in our vision project is that each one of us is bringing a new dynamic to the table. And this new dynamic encompasses everything from product development to motivation to just insights in how to successfully navigate the arena called life. So tonight, I want to talk with you about what I think is probably one of the most significant aspects of that navigation process, the branding of yourself. See, each one of us are a brand. That brand is either going to be subpar, it's going to stay on the shelf, nobody's going to buy it, everyone's going to wonder why you're languishing in almost a no man's land. Or that brand could just pop off the shelf, and your biggest problem is that there's not enough, um, that the supply, the demand is exceeding supply. And so that's what we want to be. We want you to be in a position where demand exceeds supply. And in that position, in that arena, now you're able to manipulate pricing so that it benefits you. You're able to develop a larger persona, and as such, be able to command higher pricing and be able to position yourself so that you begin to enjoy some of the more significant aspects of a good life. Creating a lifestyle. It's all about a lifestyle. And what I found is that everybody has a book in it. Everybody at some point in the game, when they find out that I'm an author, says, "Oh, I want to write a book. I want to write a book about my mom. I want to write a book about my dad, about my kids, about my experiences that I've had over the years. I want to write a book about my war experiences. I want to write a book about my school experiences, my fraternity, everybody has a book in it. And each one of these books is unique and significant in and of themselves. But what most of them are telling me is, Johnny, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to create the content. I don't know how to craft the actual formatting of the book. I don't know. I don't have the resources to be able to spend massive money to go to a publishing house or go to a vanity press or go to some of these other higher price formats out there. So how have you been able to do it? And I've been fortunate in several things. Number one, I was an English major in high school and in college. As an English major, I was able to understand, grammar and spelling was a large part of my understanding. My command of the English language, just that whole process allowed me to cut my costs down significantly. But and that's really only a small part of the problems that most people face in the process and the prospect of writing and publishing a book. What they find is that the the roads are a lot of times dead end. Everybody is promoting online, write your book, write your book. And I've gone to book fairs where people have paid 3, 4, 5 times what it cost me to just do the publication of the book. But what I've done in the last 5 years, I've probably spent 500 YouTube videos of talking to other authors, of taking webinars online. and listening to some of the experts and the successful people that are in this genre in the industry, because that's the bottom line. But you need to talk with and get in contact with an expert, because an expert is going to help you to become an expert yourself. You see, the value of a book is not to say that you wrote a book, but the value of the book is to position you as an expert in the field, in your niche market. The value of the book is to make you uh, credible in a sense. It's a brochure that opens the doors for you to go on and to speak, to command speaking fees, to be able to go on panel discussions, do television appearances, and sell more books. Of course, that's always a positive caveat, but you would sell more books, and the selling of the books, that you would create another stream of income. And hopefully, because of the digitization of the process, it allows you to become a successful author. You know, several different reasons. I'm looking at now all of my books. I've got the paperback, and I use CreateSpace. I'll tell you why in just a second. But I've got the hard copy. I've got the evidence of the book in hand. But I also use the Kindle format, because Kindle, more and more, there were more Kindle and more ebooks sold last year than no print books. And they're saying that by the year 2020, it's going to. I mean, basically, we're headed toward a non-paper format, where everything is going to be digital. That saves the trees, that cuts costs dramatically. You're able to do some significant things with a very insignificant cost. So when I'm looking at, like I said, I talk to many authors at book fairs and at different literary events, and I'm finding that the cost of publication for most of them are exorbitant. When I was attending college in Ohio, young man I was in a poetry program with, we traveled to Eastern Seaboard, and he, he was such a dynamic individual, because at that time, that was 40 years ago, he had written and published a book. Well, he went through a vanity press. And vanity presses are saying, okay, I'm vain, I wrote a book, I want it published, I want you to buy my book. So he had a book available for sale. So that made him an expert. That made him a credible artist on the field. Whereas I was a writer, but since I had no publication, I published in some these are Johnny Mac wrote this book. It wasn't there. So David had his book. Well, fast forward 40 years, technology has improved to the point where POD, or print on demand, lets anyone become an author. And maybe anyone shouldn't be an author, but nevertheless, anyone can be an author. And there are several the simple steps that you need to take in order to become an author. And as you become that author, then you have positioned yourself so that you're able to be not just an author, but a successful author. Because if you've got that print copy in your hand, if you can promote on different social media your ebook, then the revenues start coming in, and the total outlay or the total cost factor is negligible. Because that's really the bottom line. ROI, return on investment. If you're writing a book, just to say you wrote a book, you might as well go that old family approach, right? But even if that's your sole reason for writing it, you still can do some things that will be significant.